around my story.
Hi, my name is Jennifer, and you might recognize me as a former famous child star. You might be wondering what happened to my life. Well, I worked as a singer at a local bar in our town. You might be wondering why I never pursued my career. Okay, let's just say they stopped giving me projects when I reached the age of 11. Because the producers said I'm not that pretty to be a teen star. So when I stopped being cute, I became unemployed, which is not bad. I finished my studies and got a really good job. Also, I have an amazing boyfriend. He's a lawyer and he comes from a very prominent family. But I have this habit of ruining everything that is good for me. I don't know if my boyfriend is still gonna talk to me. You're probably wondering why. Because I just ruined the engagement party of his brother. I was extremely at fault for this. It all happened because of my insecurities. This was deeply rooted when the film outfits started rejecting me when I was really young. Plus, I have two sisters who look exactly like my beautiful mother. I, on the other hand, look like my father. I also inherited his lack of height. Don't get me wrong, I'm not ugly. I'm just not that pretty. And my sisters always make fun of me. But I'm extremely talented. When I sing, I get a lot of tips from people. My employer always gives me extra cash because a lot of my fans go to his bar on a regular basis just to watch my gigs. This is where I actually met my boyfriend Sam. Anyway, before I proceed, kindly make sure you hit the subscribe button. Who knows, you might just win a free ticket to one of my concerts someday. I will start telling you this story by how Sam and I met. One night, I was at the bar and singing at the top of my lungs. Then after the performance, all of the customers applauded and requested more. Then, a drunken guy grabbed me by the arm and started to harass me on stage. To my disbelief, I just found myself hitting the guy with the microphone. Sam also happened to be there. The drunken guy and I ended up at the police station. The drunken guy sued me. Turns out he's the son of a very powerful politician. But Sam represented my case and they dropped the charges. That was mainly because there were a lot of witnesses and they testified that I was attacked first. Since then, we became really good friends, and eventually, our friendship blossomed into a beautiful romantic relationship. Sam is a super great guy. He didn't give me any reasons to get jealous from any other woman. But also, I realized that I don't know anything about his past. I never really got a glimpse of his world because whenever he asked me to meet his friends or his family, I chicken out. I always take work as an excuse. I always say, I have a gig, rain check, and that's my usual response. Then one time he told me that his mother just came back from a super long trip and that she's interested to meet me. Well, we've been dating for almost a year, and I ran out of reasons to dodge the situation. So I said, yes, let's do it. Before the weekend, I went to the mall to buy a new dress for the meetup. I was able to buy a nice long black dress and I bought some accessories as well. I really wanted to wow Sam's mother so she would like me for her son. I cannot bear the thought of losing him. When I was done shopping, I went to the burger shop and bought one for a takeout. I noticed that it's already 4 in the afternoon. I didn't notice that I skipped lunch because I was really busy picking out my outfit. While walking, I decided to eat the burger and the mustard spilled on my shirt. I look like a careless kid and he smelled like pickles now. In my head, I was thinking that's okay because I was about to go home. Then a familiar voice called out my name. Jennifer! That was Sam. When I turned around, I saw that he was with his mom. I quickly ran to the elevator as if I didn't see him. What am I gonna do? I don't want his mom to see me like this. I want her to see me at my best. But then the elevator was too slow. And eventually they caught me. Mother, this is Jennifer, my girlfriend, said Sam. Hi, good afternoon. I responded while shaking. I lifted the paper bag so it would cover my stained shirt. Nice to meet you. Well, his mother is nice, but still, I don't want her to judge me. I look and I smell like crap. This is not an ideal way of meeting your boyfriend's mother for the first time ever. I got so pissed. I'm looking forward to lunch tomorrow. Do you have any dish that you would like to eat? His mother asked. Anything will do, I responded with a forced smile. I know his mom is sensing the awkwardness between us, so I bid them goodbye and hurriedly entered the elevator again. On my way home, I kept playing the mall scenario in my head and I cringed every time. At home, I told my sisters what happened because I was craving some support and I would like to feel better. And even though they're very mean to me most of the time, they're still my sisters, and deep inside, I know they love me. What? His mother saw you like that? My eldest sister said with the slightest insult in her tone. If I were her, I would ask my son to stay away from you, my other sister said. I walked out, went to my room, logged it, and called my best friend Maria instead. She said some comforting words that made me feel better. Maybe you're just overthinking and it's not gonna help you, she said. Well, she was right. Anyway, I still have a chance to impress her. On the day of her lunch invitation, I wore the dress I bought at the mall and I went to the nearest salon to get stunning hair and makeup. And I was 30 minutes late for lunch because of this. Sam, his mother, and his two sisters were waiting for me. I apologized for being late. I noticed that they're looking at me with awkwardness in their eyes. Is it because of the dress? Maybe the heels or my makeup? Okay, maybe my hair? Or perhaps it's the elephant teeth accessories? I don't know. Maybe I'm just being too paranoid. But I must admit, I might have gotten a little bit overboard regarding my appearance. I'm way too overdressed for lunch. Hi, they greeted me. They're all very nice and they invited me at the dining area. Sam's mom introduced me to his sisters. After eating, we were all talking and the atmosphere changed into something light. We're all getting along and Sam keeps on bragging about how good I sing. I love singers. Would you mind entertaining us? Sam's mother requested. I happily accepted and sang her favorite songs. After a few minutes, I saw his mother and his sisters with their eyes wide open. They clapped so hard and complimented me. I can feel that I got the heart of Sam's mother. I knew I had her approval. Then my insecurities quickly struck. I learned that the equally beautiful sisters of Sam are opera singers, on top of being a professor and a freaking doctor. They're pretty, successful, and talented. Me, I felt like I was a big joke. I went home lonely. It felt like my insecurities bottled up even more. The next day, Sam asked me to be his date for their high school reunion. At first, I didn't want to go, but then I realized there was no point of hiding anymore. I met his family, so I might as well meet his friends. At the reunion, I literally felt like I'm the most underachiever and the most unattractive person ever. I'm getting more and more insecure because I feel like Sam's friends are looking at me like a puppy dog. Do I really look like his pet? One of Sam's friends was very nice to me. Turns out she's a big fan of mine and she knows all of my former TV shows. We talked in one of the corners for a few moments. It felt like I belonged. Sam didn't ever make me feel like I don't belong. In fact, I always hear him say how much he is proud of me. He doesn't see me as a failure child star. He sees me as a former child star who's now a great singer, and that makes me happy. I was looking at Sam from a distance, but then I saw a blonde, beautiful woman greet him. Oh, I know her. She's a beauty queen. She must be Sam's kind. I asked Linda, Sam's classmate, why is that beauty queen talking to my Sam? Oh, don't get jealous. They used to date, but everything is over between them, she said. I felt my blood go to my ears. His ex? Linda added, she's the first woman who ever broke his heart. He never had a girlfriend after her. Then it made sense why he chose you. I looked at Linda, but I didn't let a word out. I think she's trying to tell me that Sam chose an average woman because I will not be powerful enough to break his heart. And my heart bled with that thought. I thought to myself if I should break up with him, but I can't, he's too precious. On our way home, I was quite the whole right. I didn't talk to him, and I know I left him wondering. I ended the night without talking to him. At home, I called Linda and asked her to come to my place. She said that I'm going crazy and that I don't have anything to be insecure about. If you're really worried, then you should try the beauty pills I'm taking. It works like magic, she said. That might be the solution to my problem. There's no harm in trying. But Maria told me that the side effects are not nice, like always having the urge to pee, dizziness, and mood changes. I did start taking the pills. After a week of taking the pills, Sam got really worried. And that was because I passed out while having my gig. But I kept on taking them because somehow they magically make me feel confident. When Sam's family invited me for the engagement party of his brother that I haven't met yet,